Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to my tarot table. My name is Ginger of Tarot by Ginger, and my guides and I are going to do an intuitive reading for you for the month of June 2025 for the consciousness of Scorpio. Thanks for joining me. Okay, I'm going to shuffle my cards a little bit before I do this reading. Hope you're doing well, Scorpio. June is upon us already. Hard to believe. Hard to believe. Although the weather has been little odd across the United States, I think, with the heat and the cold, but here we are in June and it seems to be seasonably warm here now and where I am. Okay, I have my guides with me. I have Saint Germain, Isis, Jesus, Archangels Gabriel and Michael. And let's see who else comes through. I'm going to pull an Archangel Oracle card for you to see which Archangel will be working with you in the month of June 2025 for the consciousness of Scorpio. There you go, Archangel Michael. Stand in your power and be true to yourself. Stand in your power and be true to yourself. Wonderful. Awesome. I love that. Okay, I'm going to pull a animal totem for you for the month of June. Let's see what we have. The Meerkat, responsibility. Stand in your power, be true to yourself, responsibility. Oh my goodness, look at how cute. He's standing up there, keeping an eye out. He's the responsible guard. Wow, that's really cool. Standing on top of a hyena, no less. So cute. So responsibility. Meerkats, they're very responsible, aren't they? Responsible for each other. They're responsible because they're responsible for each other. And they will notify, even the animals around them of impending danger. So you're here to be responsible because of your love for others. Because of your love for others. That is why you are responsible for giving out the whoop of warning, that warning signal when necessary. Okay, let's get into the tarot for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know this month? Guides and angels, teachers, what would you like Scorpio to know this month? For their highest good, for their peace, for their love and light in their spirit? What would you like them to know? Okay, here we go. I'm using the Tattoo Tarot this month. Okay, Scorpio, your situation is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles brings a message of abundance. It's a good message. Some message of abundance, which is definitely positive. So that's a nice situation. This is your situation. That's pretty nice. Let's continue on and see what that message of abundance might be about. Well, you have the sun. Wow, that's really great. So I got that one of the messages of abundance may be about health and that you will be receiving good news so that you will have abundant good health. I have the sun here crossing you for good or bad, crossing your situation. So this is very, very happy news and brings you a sense of renewal. I'm going to say it brings you a sense of renewal because the sun is about innocence, that we've come to a place of innocence after a very, very difficult time. So I'm going to say that this message of abundance is going to bring renewal. The reason the reading is taking place is the the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. This is the reason the reading is taking place, because you are looking for victory. You are looking for victory. The Six of Wands. I'm not sure what fruit this is at the bottom, but it's some sort of fruit. Looks like it could be oranges for victory. She's got her victory wreath on, and she's surrounded by the wands. Beautiful, beautiful victory. This is the reason the reading is taking place. Okay, your recent past is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, that makes sense. Loss, lack, poverty. You know, poverty, that's outright poverty. It's in your recent past. I have the feeling that's not going to be your problem. It's not going to be your issue. At the top of the reading, which points to the outcome, is the Four of Wands. Wow, you've got a lot of wands. Four of Wands. This is another victory card. This is the card where you run the race. You prepare for this race like a marathon. You prepare and prepare, and you're running the race, and you cross the finish line. And on the other side, not only do you cross the finish line, but you're first. And friends, relatives, neighbors, people are there to applaud you and to celebrate you. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Scorpio, you deserve this. Here's your card, the moon. Of course. Well, this is not your card, but I think this is the sign of Scorpio. This lobster, it's not, I heard somebody say it's related to the sign of Scorpio, even though it's not a scorpion. But anyway, I think that's interesting because it's coming out of the water in the Rider-Waite. It kind of points to Scorpio. But anyway, here we have the moon. The moon says, what is being reflected back to you? This is in your near future. What is being reflected back to you? Is there and now, because of where the moon is in the major arcana, it's it's not going to be a bad stuff, because you've already come through the difficult time, and you're at the point where the tide is changing and things are moving to the positive. And here we have the the moon. What is it? It's funny because the sun is right next to the moon. Interesting. What is it reflecting back to you? What is it about this journey that you learned? What did you learn about this journey that you've been on? This journey that you thought was going to leave you in poverty? Because I don't think you are actually impoverished. I think you feared being impoverished. Impoverished in some way. Could be health, could be health, could be actual loss of money. But have you learned? This is the near future. What have you learned? Looking back, what have you learned about yourself and your life? Okay, so this is the reason the reading is taking place at this time, in this place, in this way, is because of victory. It's because of this message coming through of good news, a good, abundant news that may relate to your health. And the Sun card is crossing you for good or bad. Can't get any better than the Sun card. And in your recent past, you have that Five of Pentacles. At the top of the reading, we have the Four of Wands, which is another victory. It's another victory. It's also called the Wedding card. Yeah, it's victory. It's something that you worked for to achieve. You had to put in an effort to gain this win. And now here we have, what have I learned from this situation? Now, okay, so that is our situation. That is the history, the background, our fears, our hopes, all of that. Now, in your energy, right now we have the Knight of Pentacles, masculine energy of abundance. He's slow moving. he can be slow moving. He's a pentacle, he's earth, but he's very loyal and steadfast. You can rely on this energy. It is an energy, a masculine energy for you right now. And he is victorious also. I'll tell you what, the Knight of Pentacles is not going to let anybody, it will be a great struggle. It'll be like fighting with God, for this guy to lose, it would have to be a major foe for this guy to lose because he's not a loser and you're not a loser. And that's your energy right there. No loser there. And oh, wow, two nights in a row. And in the energy in your environment, we have the Knight of Swords. Wow, intelligence, strategy, intelligence, wisdom. I'm going to say doctor energy, because the suit of swords is related to higher learning, higher learning. This is the energy around you. Higher learning, great intelligence, close to God. He may be a little impulsive, but he's got a good strategy. And, he could lead you off. If he was reversed, I'd say he could lead you off the right track, but he's not reversed. He's upright. So this is a nice, powerful energy to support your Knight of Pentacles. Aha, your hopes and dreams. You have the Strength card. So, Scorpio, this is telling me that this is a time where you have really been through quite a struggle. It has been a very kind of frightening time, I think, because of this card. This card tells me that you have been through the ringer, okay? And what happens, the moon says, what did you learn from this? You know what you learned from this? You learned that you can rely on you, that you can trust yourself, that you are trustworthy, that you can trust yourself to take care of you. This is a deep lesson for you. This has been a deep lesson for you. And what have you gained? What have you learned? You've really come into understand, or you're coming into to understand the depth of what you're capable of. And boy, does that bring self-love. To be able to rely on yourself in this way, to find your own self reliable, just like this guy is reliable. It's funny, I don't know, it's funny, we always look outward for what we think we need in life. But when this kind of stuff happens, the only place we can go is inward. And this is the result, is the Strength card. Okay. The final card of the reading is the Two of Wands. Oh gosh, this is like brand new life. This is brand new life. It's a gift. It's like Spirit hands you everything you need to start something new now. You can start, it's your time now to start something new. Wow, what a beautiful reading. You have everything you need. So what do you want to do? It's like you've been given new life. That's what I feel like. I feel as though you've been given new life. Stand in your power. Be true to yourself. You're being true to yourself, Scorpio. Yes, I love this. Responsibility. It's not so much that you have to take on responsibility. It's that, you know what? You love other people. And so you care for them, and that's part of your responsibility. That's part of your reason for being, is to care for others and to be responsible for others in a way that does not take from you. It's not like it's sucking you dry, but it's just it's a beautiful thing about you, is what I want to say. Stand in your power, be true to yourself, while you know what? You also take good care. And I think that what that also, that Meerkat card also is now you have a responsibility to share your experience with others at the right time, in the appropriate way, at the right time, so that it can be maybe of help to other people. But wow, this has been, I feel, a long haul. It's been a difficult time. You have gained a lot. It's as though you're a new person. It's as though you're a new person inside. You know what I mean? Inside, there's a lot of depth here that you have created. Wow. Thank you, Scorpio. What a beautiful reading. I wish you the very best. If you enjoy the readings, please like and subscribe. That will help to grow my channel, and share with your friends. All right. Thanks. Have a wonderful month. I wish you the best. Bye-bye.